Good morning. We're going to talk a little bit this morning about your pets, animal kingdom, and how they relate to humans, about how they get sick, what is the cause of their sickness. These are some of the questions that we have been getting through our YouTube, and we've decided to do a recording to give you a little bit of a better understanding of what's really going on in your interactions with all things in your life, you see. We have done a recording in the past about animals coming from a similar or same stream of consciousness as you are. So basically, you are attracting an experience with an animal that would be very likened or matched to you. It's no different than anything else in your life. You are creating all the time. You are attracting your parents to yourself, the children that you will have, the kind of pets that you will be interacting with. All of this is part of the human experience that you are here experiencing, you see. And once you really get this understanding or idea that there's nothing bad going on, there's nothing right or wrong, a human thinks everything is horrific when they deem it as a negative or not a positive, or they see some kind of suffering. And we understand in your human form with the senses and the feelings that you have, how you can get caught up in your human and begin to feel as though something is being victimized, something is wrong here, something needs fixing or your attention, you see. But we want to really get to you today and make you understand that everything is a reflection back at you, about you, and that would include the pet that you have. We've had humans ask about, their dog is having seizures. Dogs get cancer, they get arthritis, they get allergies, all kinds of things that humans get. And why is this? Well, we would ask you, if you were a human that had a dog that was having seizures, when you view your dog in this state of not being in control of itself, of not being able to help itself, you not being able to assist it, what is the emotion that you release as you experience this experience alongside of this dog or cat or whatever animal it is that you love, you see? And this would be a revealing factor or an attractive factor on why you are getting the mirror from this animal that you are getting, you see? Most of the time when something like this occurs, a human feels desperate, they feel helpless, they feel sad, they feel out of control. And then as we probe back into their life and ask them about their earlier life, if they can remember, and sometimes it can be past lives or lineage, something that they won't recall, but they will very easily be able to connect the emotions that they are feeling in their past prior to getting that animal, and then also align and know that the animal is simply mirroring back to them something that they hold within themselves, you see. There is this dance going on in this universe, this wonderful playing out and acting out and opportunity, we would use that word, to heal yourself in all the exchanges that you are having. We want you to really understand this principle and give up the idea that there is something awful or bad going on or that there is this rightness and wrongness. There's only energy being expelled from you and from others that you are interacting with. And as that energy is expelled, all that is expanding, and you are too, you see. Unfortunately, as you see these things and you deem them as wrong, as you deem them as terrible, you store these things or constrict them in the energy centers, and you disallow the energy that could flow to you from all that is, which would actually bring you out of the situation that you are not liking and into the one that you have become by the experience you've had. We've gone over this with you before many times, but we know that a human gets lodged in the human emotion and they forget about this other part of themselves that is waiting to enter, that is waiting to flow through them, but cannot do it because of the vibratory tone that they are holding in the creating of the event that they are experiencing that they're not liking. So that's a little bit of a, excuse us, long way around, windy a little bit. But we wanted to give you this understanding so you could really sense and know that animals are also perceiving mass consciousness. They are of a high vibratory level. They are very sensitive. They are capable of feeling the emotions of those that are around them. And so as they adopt these humanistic ways of feeling, they become susceptible to the same things that humans are, you see. And this is how you see the arthritis, you see the cancers, you see the things in the dogs that are also out there in mass consciousness. And it is simply because they are jumping into a stream of consciousness through their sensing and feeling that they have, and they become part of it, you see. We've talked to you before about streams of consciousness. There's a stream of wellness, there's a stream of not wellness, there's a stream of spirituality. There's a stream for every kind of thinking or accumulation of thoughts, let's use that term. And based upon those that join it, those streams get bigger and bigger, and they actually become a little easier to fall into because of that quality or width, let's use that bandwidth of that stream of consciousness, you see. It's why we tell you that when you are thinking about something or you are viewing something that is put out to you in your masses, you should pay attention to how you feel as you view it and then make that be the decision on whether you will join that mass conscious thought or not, you see. Sometimes there will be something put out in mass consciousness that might be to your benefit, that makes you feel really good as you listen to it, yeah? And then we would say in this way it is a good idea to go ahead and add that to your universe and then join that thick stream of consciousness that others are in and then let it be true for you too. But oftentimes you humans are looking at things that you don't feel good, that you don't like the feel of, and you are fearfully joining those streams of consciousness and therefore adding something to your life that perhaps would not be to your benefit. So we just want to make you aware of the way that you are creating and this understanding. There are no victims here, and that includes your animals. They are participating based upon the law of attraction the same way that you are participating. And we know that they are limited a little bit because they do not have the ability or the free will that you do to withdraw themselves from the situation that they are living in. However, they are more than willing and knowing what it is that they will express, what it is that they are entering into as they join someone in the lives that they are living. We hope that this gives you a little bit of a clarity around the animal kingdom, your pets. They're not a whole lot different than what you are, especially in the level of vibration that you have attracted to yourself. And so start to use them as a revealing mechanism of that which is within you emotively that they have picked up on and are now reflecting back at you. Good day.